Hello, welcome to Zen AF Podcast. We're back. This is episode 52. There are 52 weeks in a year, which Wayne was right about last week.
Say that again. Say that again.
No, I'm not going to say it again. So we are basically a year in, even though we're about a week and a half shy of a year. This is our year episode, 52.
So,
Hi,
so
Wayne.
We haven't done it for a year? Hi.
Well, no, this would be a year in. 52 weeks. We do one a week.
So
our year date, our first upload is August 19th. That would be the year date.
So let me get this straight. If we don't do another episode after that, technically we didn't do it for quite a year.
52 episodes. So there's math here, right? So there's math, and math means that 52 episodes, right. 52 weeks in a year. You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean, because this is what I tried to explain to you last week when you were dead set.
There we go. Back in time. Can't let go.
You were dead set on 59 weeks or 64 weeks.
56, Wayne.
56. Are you fucking stupid, Wayne? There's 56 weeks in a year. How did you come up
Never
with
said that. Never said that.
Let's review the tape.
Awkward silence.
No, there's no awkward silence. I'm putting that piece.
Oh, you're putting that in there?
Yeah. Every episode till we quit this thing.
From now on, this is going to be in there.
Yeah.
It'll be like Deckel. We got to get that back.
I don't want to promote this conversation, but there's some Trump supporter that got on here is like, damn right, there's 56 weeks in a year.
Oh my God. So, hey, hold on. Like, I know that you're in Canada, but I have to say this. There's so much going on, and I'm not going to talk about all of it.
None of it.
But please tell me that you, because I know Canadians do know who this person is. His name is Alex Jones. Do you know that name?
No. I see some dude with a beard on YouTube, and it's saying the Alex Jones trial, but I don't. That's as far as I got. I can't get into another trial.
I'm not into the trial, but I just want to say this. So he's a huge conspiracy fucker, right? And he's got a show, and he makes a ton of money on this show, right? And it's all lies. It's all garbage. So there is a place called Sandy Hook, and I'm sure you heard about the massacre that happened in 2012. And all these children died from this gunman that came in and shot these little kids, right? Alex Jones has had his show, and he has been saying for years that it was all make-believe. It never happened, right? So the parents and this one attorney, but the parents have been trying to sue him for defamation because these parents lost their little kids at this. It's in Connecticut. The school's in Connecticut. I think they tore it down after this happened. So they finally got him in court, and the parents, a couple of the parents, got to look him in the eye and go, "You have been lying about this massacre on your show for so long." And he just sat there and just looked at him and just stared at him. And it was like, and then he has the balls to get up on the stand after all these years of him saying that it was all a lie and they were actors. The parents were actors hired by like the Democrats, the liberals, to just make guns really bad, to make it look really bad. This is this sick fuck. Now, you can't make this shit up. This dude is a sick fuck, right? He has the balls to say that, well, I'm admitting right now that this is all true. The story's true. But now you people won't let it go. Dude, that's like saying that, like, I murdered 10 people. I'm admitting to it. But now I'm going to go to prison for murdering people? I admitted. I had killed them. So can't I just go home now? It's one of the most insane fucking things I've ever watched. Alex Jones, total cunt, total fucking scumbag. Okay, that's all I had to say. He's disgusting.
Let me ask you a question, and I'm being 100% completely honest with you. Okay.
Okay. I like when you're honest. I don't like when you're. Yeah. Go ahead.
So what is, and I'm asking you from a place of, I don't understand people's obsession with the shitty things going on in this world. Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Like, I don't pay attention to politics.
Of course.
You guys are real. I know there's a lot of shit that you're going through down there with the governments and the policy. I really don't want our show to become anything about that stuff, but and I know it's not.
No, but I'm going to bring it up if it's out
Yeah,
there. I'm gonna.
but like, what?
Yeah.
So what does that do to your mindset? Like, because it's funny, you're very vocal about, rights and freedoms for humans, and
course.
you're very vocal for, just living a free and democratic life, I guess is the best way to put, not even
democracy.
democracy. You just want to live a happy life and not have to worry about normal, anyways.
But women's rights being taken
women,
away. Yeah, I don't want to worry about that.
and nobody does, and I don't like. But my question is because I'm not somebody who follows that. It's not that you talk about it, but like, what does that do to your mindset? And the reason I ask this is because when Russia invaded Ukraine, I lost sleep, like 12 hours a day on YouTube or watching the news.
I remember that. Yeah, of course.
And it really, really, really had a negative impact on my mindset. But for you still seem to be like super happy, super jovial. You're just on top of it, and you're using your wonderful voice. So, but does it fuck with you at all?
Well, here's the thing. Yes. Okay. Yes. But there is a flip side to this. Yes, I get not upset, but I get a little perturbed, right? I just get pissed off because there's a lot of fucking false information, right? But it makes me happy, and I feel better about myself when I just call it out. Now, after I call it out, whatever video I make, especially now that I'm back on TikTok, whatever I do there, boom, done, out there. It gets fucking, the one video is at like 600,000 views. The other one of them is at like 200 views. So you don't know what TikTok's going to do with it. But once it's out there, it's out.
So you
and then I can go watch my movie and, do my stuff.
So that's what I thought it did. I thought it was like almost cleansing for your soul. So what you're saying to me is all this stuff that you're putting out there. And I'll tell our listeners, and I'm 99.86324% sure that
scientific,
all of our listeners also follow us on all of our platforms. And you put out some great stuff. I swear to God, you put out one piece the other day, and I fucking died just because it was the way you were walking by your pool, and you said this piece, then you're like, what the fuck was that? And it was just so,
oh God.
It's so, I hate anything politics. I hate anything religion. I think both of them can go fuck themselves. But when you talk about politics, man, do I listen. I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Out of this last year, okay, we're done talking about that stuff. Let's talk about this past year of podcasting, man. Let's talk about some of the greatest moments and the greatest people that have crossed our paths podcasting, who have supported us from the beginning, who who see big things for us, and
fucking Rachel.
We had we've had some.
What about Crystal Halleck? Crystal Halleck, am I saying her name right?
Crystal, yeah,
she's out there.
She's constant.
And Stephanie, what's her last name? Oh my God,
Waddington. Is it Waddington?
Yes. Thank you.
You're
yes,
welcome.
Wonderful.
See, we know you.
Yeah,
I don't like
your beautiful better half. My beautiful better half.
My beautiful better half found me through our podcast.
Holy shit. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
It's amazing. This whole thing is
Don't tell too many women that, because they'd have been like, I missed the boat.
I fucking knew it. I just wanted one of them. Just one of them. I would have even settled for the smaller, dark one. Hey.
Fuck
you know what Arnie Finkelstein would say?
Hey.
Those were our less mature days. We're way more mature now.
We have a different maturity level now. That's come through just eating paint chips and sniffing glue.
I had a salad the other day at a restaurant and a water.
Speaking of food. So wait a second. So you went to a restaurant and ordered what?
A salad and a water.
Hold on a second. Let me check my algorithm. That seems odd.
You're telling me. I was fucking hungry instantly
What
after.
was the salad? What was on the salad? What was it? Tell me that. I just want
It
to
was a
know.
house salad with an apple
Okay.
cider vinaigrette
Ooh.
and a little bit of grilled chicken. No, it was,
What about, was there cheese? Were there tomatoes? Were there garbanzo beans? Were there
nope,
no red onion? No.
nope.
That basically you just ate like water-filled lettuce patches and like some
I
fucking
should
vinegar.
have walked the fuck out of that place and
Went to McDonald's.
floated away.
What was the video I sent you yesterday? I pulled up at somewhere and I said, what did I say?
The whole left side of the menu, please.
That's all I wanted, man. That's it. I just wanted to order all of it, and I didn't. I ordered a fillet of fish.
You know what the thing is, man, is that I need to, you know, it's funny because I think on our first episode, we talked about, you know, diet and men's health and stuff like that. And now where I'm at, because I'm going through some health stuff, I'm back at it and I need to make that change, man. And I saw a quote today by the Dalai Lama. I'm going to try to remember it, quote, word for word here.
Okay.
Sort it the fuck out.
He was famous, infamous for saying that, by the way.
Sort it the fuck out, Wayne. Enough is enough. I've got osteoarthritis in my hands. I've got osteoarthritis. I didn't even know I had osteo in my body, but now I have a shit ton of it in my hands and in my neck. And I need surgery.
Is that the same thing as osteoporosis, or is that a different thing?
I think they're all part of the osteo family. There was not one fucking season on Grey's Anatomy that talked about osteoarthritis. So I think it's personally all made up, if you ask me.
So wait, now, so you're going to have, so I know this, and I you know, Wayne is going to have a neck who's a what's
I'm going to have a who's a what's to my neck, yeah.
Yeah. When are they doing that?
When they decide to. Welcome to Canadian healthcare. Canadian healthcare is a little bit different. It's free, but you wait, and you wait, and you wait. So my 63rd birthday, they'll be like, maybe we should get to this.
And now you can go back to work.
Yeah.
So now it's just fucking trying to get up the ladder. Okay, so now you say, I do want to talk about this because I'm learning about this too, as you say, as you tell me. So there's a tingling in your hands or your fingers, or
both down my arms. I've got like pins and needles in my hands. Right now I'm doing a treatment.
Is that constant?
It's been there every day for about 3 years, yeah.
Holy shit. I can't stand when it happens for like 10 seconds when you hit your elbow the wrong way.
But for me, I kept thinking it'll just break up. It'll just loosen up. It'll just go away. And then it kind of went away for a bit, but then it came back worse. Then you try to fight through it and you try to just go on with your life. And you go to the doctor, they say nothing's wrong. And then you go back and you're like, a month, 2 months, it'll go away, but it just hasn't. It's been getting worse and worse and worse. And so I finally went and I just said, you need to help. And yeah, I got some things happening in my cervical part of my spine, which is compressing the nerves. But now I got to go they test the conductivity. Okay. Real science talk here. Who the fuck figured all of this shit out? Like who is that smart? And that dude, I can't figure out if I want what I want at a restaurant. Like I get stressed out, like literally stressed out when my friends order something that sounds sort of interesting and then I get stuck with like I don't know, but yet there's people out there going, "Oh, let's just check the conductivity of their nerves."
Well, this is like, you know, which came first, the bunny or the hooker, that infamous question that we ask our children. So my thing is this: I want to know who was the first sick fuck to open up an egg and slurp it.
The same sick fuck that sucked on a cow's titty and went, this isn't weird or gross. In fact, this is going to promote growth. And they become a trillionaire business. And we've been down this road before. It does not make sense.
But it's just still.
Nope. And now the egg guy. Who the fuck? It wasn't Rocky. It's not like Rocky. Remember Rocky 2?
No.
I take two. Fuck off. That was a shitty, I'll tell you, that was a shitty prank pulled on you, man. That was a shitty prank, and you believe that if you drink raw eggs, it's better than cooking them. Eggs are gross.
It's like drinking a cup of boogers. It's like just snot. I'm gonna fucking vomit. I'm gonna fucking vomit. So wait, no, seriously, like, yeah, who opened up? And by the way, when we talk about surgeries and who did that and how did they know to crack a chest open and fix arteries in a heart? First of all, I'm gonna say that it was some pretty dark times when they were fucking cracking open corpses and trying to figure out what the fuck was going on inside, especially with the plague and all that stuff. You know, the doctors would come in or whoever they were. Maybe they weren't even doctors. Maybe they were just butchers that worked at the local meat factory.
Barbers.
They were like, you know what? I work with cows. Or barbers.
It was barbers. No, it was. It was barbers.
Was it really?
Yeah, that's why the barber pole, you see red, white, and blue. It's not American. It's because the barbers, like a barber killed George Washington. I'm a fucking Canadian and I know this. A barber killed George Washington from bloodletting. It was bloodletting. That's how they used to do medical procedures. So a barber was your
leeches too.
Yeah, so the white represents the band-aids, the red represents the blood, and I forget what the blue is, water or something, but barbers
balls, maybe blue balls.
Maybe blue balls, but barbers were responsible for, they were like all that stuff. It actually was law, and it is still law in some states, that you have to have a barber pole outside a barber shop or an anvil outside of a blacksmith for the people that couldn't read during the Civil War. They could see a sign and go, oh my God, that's a barber. And
where did you hear this shit? It's amazing. Yeah. I mean, this is like true story stuff.
True story stuff, not even Googled.
What the hell? Yeah. I have to Google every goddamn thing, right? Even words.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So, all right. I did not know that stuff, and this is all new information to me. And I do now. Okay. But again, let's go. You know, first of all, I have a feeling that there was a lot of torture involved in a lot of what we know today as surgery. I have this weird feeling that they were taking just people and going, we're going to take off your arm, and then we're going to see if we can put it back on. Are you up for it? And the guy was like, no, I don't think so. I think I'm going to go home. And they're like, no, we're going to do it. We're going to do it now. And I really do think there was a lot of that shit.
I do too. In fact, I wonder if the first okay, so I was once trying to fix an issue on a car that I had. And I thought, I'll just bring my laptop out to the garage. This was probably 10, 15 years ago. I'll bring the laptop out to the garage, and then I'll just watch YouTube and I'll do a step-by-step. And I got to the one part and I was like, didn't expect that. And then it all went to shit, and it like was falling over, and then the brakes fell apart, and then I'm like almost throwing up. Then I'm getting a tow truck to put it on the back of a truck and take it to the shop because I tried to do it myself. And I'm wondering if like that happened a few times, like way back when they were doing surgery. They're like, well, and they cracked in, and then they went, oh fuck, what? Like, how do we put this back?
Yeah, I'm telling you, that shit happened. Of
course it happened.
Could you imagine how horrible that is for the person? It's like, okay, so here's something interesting. You just said about your car with your laptop, tow truck had to come, you're going to vomit, all this stuff. I remember when I was younger, I got a watch. Just like a little watch, like a fucking Timex watch, whatever, with the dials. And I was like in my room, and I'm like, I'm gonna see how this works. And I'm like, but I'll be able to put it back together. I took the fucking thing apart with this little tiny screwdriver for like, glassy screwdrivers. Yeah. And I just did it, took it all apart. And I remember looking at it going, well, this isn't anything I expected. I don't know what any of this, and it's just falling out of the watch. And then I remember I had to tell my mom, and she was so mad. I took apart the watch, and that was it.
I did that.
That was the whole thing.
I did that to my parents' dishwasher.
No, I
found my dad's toolbox, and I like set it up, and I fucking took the dishwasher apart. I took all of it apart, and
so
I don't think that they've forgiven me for that, and I don't expect them to.
I remember, dude, one time. Now that we're springboarding, I remember one time I went away for like a little few days, and I was like 14 or 15, I believe. I could be wrong on that age. My brother was about 8 or 9, and I had a knife collection. And when I got home, all of my knives were gone, and he had buried them all around the backyard. Yeah, and I couldn't find them. And I was fucking livid.
How livid are the cops right now who have like repeatedly dug up these knives going, we found the murder weapon? They're like, nope.
Those were some nice knives too,
man. I want a knife. Like I want a good, like a pocket knife now, like a Swiss Army knife. Like I really feel,
because you're of the age.
I feel like I have a friend. And like,
okay.
I'm like, fuck, I need a knife. He's, and then as he hands me,
does he also wear a cell phone on like a little hip thing?
Yeah. Yeah. And
see, that's the thing. I can't get into hip things.
But the cool thing is, man, as he hands me the knife, he's like, hang on, can I see that for a sec? I'm like, sure. So I give it back to him and he pulls a little fucking toothpick thing that's probably been in there for 46 years. He's like cleaning his teeth while I'm using his knife.
That's like those fuckers. You know who I can't stand, Wayne? Wayne, I'm going to fucking say it right now.
Kids.
I can't stand people.
Kids. Oh.
Aside from kids, you know who I can't fucking stand? The people who keep a fucking handkerchief in their fucking pocket. They'll pull it out and have the balls to blow their nose in it, wipe their nose, stick it back in their pocket, and then 10 minutes later, take it out again, blow their nose again. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
And each one of them, every fucking one of those handkerchiefers, they wipe their fucking nose after when they're done. They do that, like, and then they all have the exact same. It's like this weird, like they're making an origami fucking bird with they're wiping it up, and they're like, do you know what? I swear, I fucking hate those people. Like if one of those,
the same people that don't trim their nose hair.
Those
same people.
Those are the people that if they walked out in traffic and they got smoked by a bus, I would be like, ooh, probably deserved it. They ruined my fucking day.
This is horrible. This is horrible.
I mean that from the Alex.
What?
I mean that from the kindest place. That comes from a kind place.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is Zen as fuck.